everybody, it's Diana from Youth Services at Mesa County Libraries. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to show you how to make prints using just items that you have at home, and let's get started. Okay, so before we get started and I show you the supplies and how to make a print, let's just talk a little bit about what it is. A print is something that you can create over and over again, and it's an image that you use either paint or ink, and you can just use another object and you put it on paper and you can repeat that image over and over again. So think like a stamp where you would put it on ink and then you could stamp and you would make a print over and over again, okay? So that's just simply what a print is. Okay, so here are some of the supplies that you might have at hand to make your prints with. So obviously you're gonna want some paper, and it can be any kind of paper you want. I like white paper because you can see the actual designs pretty well when you do different colors of paint. You'll also need paint, any color you would like. You could do multiple colors. And then you would also need a paintbrush so that you can paint onto your objects and then make your prints, okay? So you're gonna need a brush. I'm gonna use this cup so that I can put my paint in into the cup and then dip my brush in, okay? You're also gonna want, let's see, some cool things that I came up with just that I had on hand. A pipe cleaner, a craft pipe cleaner, so you can make that into different shapes. I also am gonna use a fork because there's a cool texture you can make with the prongs of a fork. I have a seashell and a sand dollar, which are gonna be interesting imprints. And I also am gonna use some stamps. This one already has ink inside, which is cool. And then I also have this stamp here with an ink pad. And then bubble wrap. Also fun to pop, but great for making prints, right? So I have that as well. Okay, so here are some different ideas of different objects you can use to make prints with. Let's see what happens with these. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some paint on my, let's see. Let me try and see what happens with this seashell. We'll go ahead and put a little more paint on it. And I'm gonna just sort of roll it because it has this interesting sort of spiraling texture and design to it. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so not really great, but if I did that multiple times, it might be kind of interesting. So I think I'll go ahead and just fill this in a little bit more. Kind of looks like maybe a tornado, if you use your imagination. Like a series of tornadoes or something. And then it always helps to put more paint because you're gonna run out. So make sure you add more paint when you put paint on your objects. Okay, all right, so I did a row of like my tornadoes, we'll call them. All right, and then what I really wanna try, I think, is putting some paint on this bubble wrap, because it's gonna give me some interesting sort of dot textures. I'm gonna just paint this a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the middle here. See what happens. Okay, so I have some sort of dot going on. And then I think what I'll do is try my pipe cleaner here. So what you can do is bend this however you want, like a different shape maybe. So I was thinking maybe bending this into sort of a diamond shape and see how that looks. I've decided I'm gonna put in my diamond my stamp. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my diamonds on the sides of this. And then I'll end with my little owl stamp here. So let's go ahead and paint on the side of the pipe cleaner, and then we'll press it on and see what kind of texture that provides, okay? All right. And you know, you can do all kinds of different things at your house. Maybe check your recycling bin, or something that you think, you know, you don't need anymore, like tin foil. What happens if you kind of crumble that up and put paint on it and then press it on the paper? What kind of texture would that give you? And lids with like different, you know, knobs or something. That might be interesting to look at. All right, let's try this. Okay, so that gave us kind of a little texture. Kind of reminds me of like a caterpillar or something. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this side as well. Okay, and then what I'm gonna end with, I think, is my stamp here. I have a little owl stamp. It's an orange color, so I think that'll look really nice with the purple. I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside my little diamond frame here. Both of them. All right, there's my owl. And then I think I'm gonna end, I have another stamp that I could use to make some prints with. And I think I'm gonna end with this cool reading tree. And I'm gonna do kind of a border down here on the bottom. And that's upside down. So I'm gonna do upside down over here too, like I meant to do it. All right, I'm gonna do right side up, right side up. Let's do an upside down, another upside down read, and we'll finish with these two right side ups. Okay, so this is my print that I created. All right, and yours of course can look however you would like. You could use multiple paints, you can use multiple inks for stamping, whatever interests you. Okay, well I hope you have so much fun making your prints at home. May 7th is World Print Day, so it's kind of a cool thing to think about. Other people around the world making their own fun art prints. So consider that. And then also, if you want to learn more about printmaking, there's all different kinds of printmaking out there. So these books at Mesa County Libraries you can check out and learn more about that. And then if you want to learn different ways to do different art projects, we have this great resource on Canopy Kids called Art Zuka. And you can learn all kinds of fun things through that streaming program. All you need is your library card, and then you would create your own account. So enjoy that if you're interested. All right, well thank you so much and have a great rest of your day. Bye.